Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for my Geminis. So I will leave my info for personal readings and healings in the description box, as well as my Instagram, donation, Cash App, and Venmo. If anybody wants to donate, it's always appreciated if you do. So let's just get right into this. So for my Geminis, I definitely am seeing some sort of like romantic situation or relationship that it's like you feel you shouldn't keep going back to this person, or you shouldn't give in, but you do anyway. It's like, so you have the Queen of Pentacles with the World card, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. And this scheme here is reflected throughout all of your cards. Basically, you being represented here by the Queen of Pentacles and the World card, you have stepped into this new phase for yourself, or this new you. Basically, it's like you are evolved. You have been working on yourself. You have stepped into a more confident, a more beautiful, a more, self-aware version of yourself. But you keep being tempted by whoever is represented by the Devil card and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands energy is somebody who is hot and cold, somebody who is very sexy to you, somebody who's very, they are like all in when you're with them. But the second you guys aren't together, it's like all of a sudden you don't hear from them, or their communication is off. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like every time that you give into this person or you see this person, it's like you get sucked back in, is what I'm seeing here. So you also have stabbed in the back here, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception. You have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase. And this is symbolizing the World card for you in the tarot. Like you've ascended. And I think that, every time you go backwards, it's not necessarily, it's like you're learning through this. It's not something that Spirit's like, stop going back to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's like they're just wanting you to learn what you're supposed to learn from this person, because this person is serving a purpose or is supposed to, but it's kind of up to you on when you listen to the spiritual knowledge that is being learned through this connection. And stabbed in the back, I feel like this is just representing how this person actually treats you. This person, once, like I said earlier, this person, when you're with them, is super into you, super passionate, super like as if like you're in extreme love with each other or extreme passion with each other. And then once you guys aren't with each other, it's like it never happened. And this really hurts you because you don't know how to read this person. This person has not told you how they feel about you. This person is like, you are constantly living in your head about this person. And I feel like it's like a tug of war is what I'm hearing, because it's like, I just see you like, no, I'm letting go, forcing yourself to let go, and then this person hits you up. And then you're sucked back in because you still have this hope, or you still have this like, well, what if it's different this time? You have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment. This is just representing you guys meeting, your meetings, you know what I mean? And coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. You also have, yeah, life can be tough, but you are tougher. You have, it is time for a good cry, let it out. We are supporting you always. This card talks about releasing. And bow and arrow, just when you think things are falling apart is when everything comes together. And then you also have natural touch, you have light, and you have passions and sex. And you also have Gaia, nature, and Iris, communication. I'll show you these cards. So basically, Spirit's like, yeah, this is tough. It's like, yeah, it's hard to move on from something that you don't necessarily have clarity on, or you don't necessarily know what that situation was. Like, what was the purpose of this? Why was the connection so intense? And they're letting you know that, like, yeah, this is going to be tough to move past this, but it's a lesson in self-love, and it's a lesson in clearing out distractions, clearing out people and things that and habits that actually are prohibiting you from having an actual fulfilling relationship and somebody who is emotionally available as well as physically. And so there's so many signs here of you releasing and you ascending and you ending what this cycle is that you're currently in. I tell people this all the time. If you're in a situation where like you want to move on, you know it's not good for you, but you're having trouble, it's like you need to block them. You have to block them, but it's like you want to still know, like, is this person gonna reach out? Like, you always have that wondering, and you kind of get like addicted to the chase. You get addicted to that kind of connection, and that's where the issue is. It's like, why is something that seems exciting but you know is not emotionally fulfilling, why is that something that you're choosing for yourself? You have to examine yourself in that aspect, because it's I can see here that you want so much more for yourself, that this is definitely not serving you. You don't want to keep going back to this person. You don't want to keep giving in. It's just like that is kind of like an escape for you, or something that you're addicted to. And so once again, Spirit's letting you know, like, it's okay to let this go. It's okay to block, delete. You know, this is what's aligned for you, is to do so. And I do feel like if you don't, you know, it's just going to continue the same way. It's not going to change. This person's not going to change and all of a sudden be in love with you. This person isn't that type of person. You understand? Like, this person is a karmic type person. So when I say that, it's like this person has a huge purpose in helping others realize their purpose, and their purpose in that, their way of doing that, is by triggering people, and is by, you know, hurting people, or constantly being that person of that catalyst for others like yourself who are meant to ascend. This person is kind of like still in the, let's just say, like snake energy. This person's sneaky. This person loves just having all sorts of women or all sorts of men all over them. Like, they just love having people chase them. They love an ego boost, and you're soothing that every time you say yes. So, and I'm also getting that, like, you have like, you want to have the last laugh in a sense. And how you can do that is by completely ghosting, by completely just not giving into any sort of conversation with this person, and just completely blocking, deleting, never speaking to them again. And that is the best way that you can have what you want, which is the last laugh, because it's not about getting revenge on somebody else. It's about you putting all that energy and into yourself, and choosing yourself, going the direction you know you should be going. I'm hearing a lot of trickery, just like really toxic stuff here with this person and with this energy. This also could be an ex that has this energy of hot and cold and in and out. It's like you guys were together, but like it never really went anywhere, or like just things never progressed. So you had to leave this situation behind, and Spirit's letting you know that you were meant to. It's all a part of your ascension. So that's what I'm seeing here, as well as nature being a huge place of clarity for you at this time, if it's available to you. If not, I'm seeing like nature type sounds and like sound therapy. Like literally, I'm seeing like nature talking to you, the trees talking to you, and just like the peace that you feel, the comfort that you feel in nature is like the communication you need right now. So Gemini, that is what I have for you for the rest of January. Hope you got some clarity. Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.